So, und weiter geht's. Eigentlich kein schwarzer Bildschirm mehr.
What kind of pain?
Ah, he's Walton Simons.
Behind the eyes, a sharp burning, almost electrical.
How's your bioelectric level?
It's always at 100%. I like to stay prepared.
That's probably it right there. Free radicals. You should charge your systems only when they've been significantly drained.
I wasn't informed of that.
It's a lot like an electric razor. If you leave it plugged in all the time, the battery loses its 0 point. Just watch your levels.
Interesting. Thanks, Doctor.
Let me know how it goes.
Ah, ja.
I saw you listening in. Yes, it's true. I have augmentations like yours.
Don't you work down in Washington?
Actually, I'm the director of FEMA.
Sounds like you wouldn't have much use for physical augmentations.
You underestimate the demands of my work. We deal with every sort of natural and unnatural disaster you can imagine.
But you're the director. You work behind a desk.
Am I behind a desk right now? No, I'm not. That's because we have a situation here in New York. I got to my position because I can fix things. You will see shortly, because as you have probably noticed yourself, this agency is broken and needs an overhaul.
Ah, ja.
Get everybody patched up?
I did my best. You're looking good.
Never felt better.
They just dropped off a few liters of the ambrosia you recovered, by the way.
Good work out there, Denton. I want you to know, we will not let your brother's activity cast its shadow on you.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for that. I just wish we'd found out sooner.
No harm done. We have you to take his place.
Is a few liters going to be enough?
Well, no one on staff's gonna catch Grey Dead this month.
Alles klar. Wir haben also jetzt richtig viel Ambrosia hier im Unit-Hauptquartier. Wieso war das hier abgeschlossen, wenn hier nichts ist? Oh, ein Trooper.
I can't believe it, JC. What got into Paul?
I guess you got a better offer.
What a blow. I don't know how we'll recover. It's almost like losing a son.
I don't understand it myself, but we've got to go on. Is Manderley available?
Go right in, JC. He has a lot to discuss.
Alles klar. Manderley.
All right, Denton. What the hell happened? You were under direct orders. My orders.
Sorry about not killing Lebedev. He seemed worth interrogating.
We don't give you enough information to make a call like that.
I guess that means I don't get the op bonus.
You can turn in your weapons right now, if you're going to be a smartass.
I risked my life, and I recovered the ambrosia. I deserve compensation.
We don't have time for trifles. Whatever, take it. But it will be the last one. Clearly monetary incentives don't work with you and Paul.
I try to do the best job I can.
Just shut up and listen for a second. Christ, JC, this kind of behavior, not to mention your brother's defection, is making certain powerful people very nervous. Nervous about you. You understand the importance of loyalty, don't you?
Yes, but...
Well, that's what seems to be missing in you and your brother. Brace yourself for an ugly lesson, JC. Coalition has shut down Paul's augmentations and has activated the kill switch.
What?
Activated... what?
He's our enemy now. He's gone, JC. The Coalition wants you to understand that he's just another terrorist, like the ones that have died by your very hand this evening.
Can they really kill him? With the press of a button?
Yes, and you too. So take these orders seriously. They're sending you to Hong Kong.
What about Paul? Will I get to see him again?
Please, just get your equipment and meet our pilot Jock at the helipad. You will need to take out a man called Tracer Tong, Paul's contact in Hong Kong. Prove that they can trust you. JC?
Yes.
It's critical that they trust you.
Oh. Lebedev weiß, glaube ich, auch mehr, als er sagt. Ach, Lebedev. Manderley. Ah, hier ist was. Ein Lockpick. Yeah.
Then what'd you do?
I chased them into the building.
Weren't you scared?
A little, but when I'm wearing this helmet, I've learned to set aside the instincts of a civilian and be completely professional.
They had assault guns.
Tactically, I had the advantage. It was important to act before the situation changed.
How you troopers do it, I can't imagine.
Oh, wir wissen alle, was die später machen werden. Ich meine doch immer noch, ich hätte den Schlüssel mitgenommen. So, jetzt, was packen wir hier rein? EMP-Shield. Oder Ballistikschutz. Also schützt mich nicht nur vor Kugeln, sondern auch vor Nackenwaffen. Nein, mit Ballistikschutz hier, komm, Zeit. Ah ja, und nicht heilen vergessen. Vergesse ich jedes Mal. So. Ja, hier liegt noch ein Medkit. Ha, ich habe Adleraugen. Aus dem Winkel heraus. So. Was gibt's diesmal hier? Was? Nichts? Ihr wollt mich doch wohl verarschen. Oder irgendwer hat gemerkt, dass ich schon zu oft das hier leer geräumt habe. Ich glaube, der Code ist immer noch 2001. Ja, geil. Natürlich cool, dass die das niemals ändern. Mit dem Dietrich mit. Das kann man hier, glaube ich, mit Alex reden, ne?
A lot of surprises this time. Paul, a terrorist. Wow.
He got me to disobey orders. I don't know what to think anymore.
I wonder what it is he found out. Why he'd defect.
He thinks he has proof of a conspiracy.
Wild stuff, huh? I'd like to hear what he has to say. If you hear from him, or if you find out where he is, don't worry about the info link. I'll erase the archives.
You think he's right?
Worth hearing him out. I've never known Paul to make a mistake.
Alles klar. Alex scheint ein echter Freund zu sein.
Manderley was tuned in when you reached the 747. It really is all over for Paul.
Alles klar. Carter!
How are you holding up?
Not so good. I don't know who to trust anymore.
No one blames you about Lebedev. You refused an order to kill in cold blood, precisely your duty as a UNATCO peacekeeper.
Manderley certainly does.
He'll cool down. The important thing is that you obey your conscience.
Right.
Tell me what you need, and I'll load you up.
Tranquilizer Darts, eine Shotgun, Sniper Rifle oder Gap Rocket. Ja, das ist doch ganz klar, eine Gap Rocket.
A Gep rocket.
Like the big guns, huh? Hang on to this, baby. It's the last one I've got.
Oh, okay. Oh. Schrotflintenmunition. Oh.
What do you mean by overhaul?
You will receive a memo in a few days. I am still collecting data.
UNATCO was very effective this evening. We recaptured the shipment.
You don't have to worry, Agent. It's the softer elements I am after.
Like who?
You're beginning to exceed your clearance. What are you? Angel OA?
Excuse my persistence. I'll wait for the memo.
Good. Carry on.
Rotten Simons macht dann auch geheimnisvoll. Naja. Dann gehen wir raus. Zu einem Helikopter und fliegen mit Jock nach Hongkong.
So long.
So, tschüss.
We'll miss you, Agent.
Ja, ich werde dich auch vermissen. Da ist Jock.
I'm taking you to New York.
What?
My orders are to go to Hong Kong.
Your brother's in trouble. You need to meet him in Hell's Kitchen at the apartment.
What's wrong?
I'll let him speak for himself. He just wanted me to get you to the hotel.
Ah, ja. Dann wieder nach New York. Oh, auf dem Dach vom Rentons Hotel.
Your brother's hurt pretty bad. You'll find him at the apartment. If he can walk, get him to come with you. I can pick you guys up in Battery Park.
Ah ja. Der ist in seinem Apartment. Paul!
Is this Killswitch real? What's it going to do to you?
I'm afraid that's, classified.
Manderley said you're going to die.
You've got to have God clearance to know. The nanites can be programmed for exponential growth.
There's a chopper that can take us to Hong Kong.
Ooh.
You know Jock?
First, you're the only one that can help. I need to send the NSF distress code. UNATCO tracked Lebedev to the other NSF bases, and to Silhouette in France.
I came to get you out of here.
JC, you've got to believe me. UNATCO takes payoffs. Silhouette, the other terrorist groups, they're our allies.
You've done what you can for the rebels. Let's go.
You want proof? Pay a visit to the NSF headquarters. Down in the basement, protected by booby traps, a data cube sits on the edge of a table. My report to the militia leaders. Here, I have a photograph of the building. It's a couple blocks to the west, behind the bar.
And I suppose while I'm there, you want me to encrypt a signal with the NSF transmitter. Bypass UNATCO SIGINT?
A lot of people could die. My friend Chad, for example, the leader of Silhouette.
I'll check out the facility, but I can't promise I'll help the terrorists. Be ready to leave for Hong Kong when I get back.
I'll be ready. Hey, you might check in with Smuggler too. You'll need some extra firepower if UNATCO catches you snooping around. His place is to the northwest of the hotel near the subway station. He expects the password, Bloodshot.
Thanks. I can always use more hardware.
Ich will aber nicht zu ihm gehen. Smuggler. ein Schmuggler, der sich Smuggler nennt. Naja.
He's not my boyfriend.
And what is he?
He's JoJo. God!
I don't like him staying in my hotel.
Then evict him.
How'd you get mixed up with someone like that in the first place?
Jesus, Dad, do you expect me to do it? It's your hotel.
I just don't want any trouble.
Then get used to it. JoJo's the boss on this street. Nothing anybody can do about it.
Ah ja.
Mind your own business.
What's the trouble?
None of your business.
One of the neighborhood thugs, JoJo. He thinks he owns the block.
I can straighten him out. Just tell me where he is.
I get some rough people in here, but this guy, I don't know, he's jumpy.
He's just a punk. I'll take care of it.
Can you help me out? I could really use a gun for protection.
Ich gebe Zivilisten keine Waffe.
I would rather not arm a civilian.
You weren't gonna shoot nobody anyway, Jesus.
What am I going to do?
Besides, it's against the law for civilians to carry weapons.
Oh.
Tell that to the gangsters.
Kommt JoJo.
Oh, you bad.
Was hat denn hier für Geräusche? Was kann das so sein? Oh, you bad. JoJo macht jetzt Mr. Renton an. Wenn er sich raushält, knallt er den Mr. Renton ab.
He wasn't gonna stand up to JoJo anyway.
What you just lying around for, girl?
What?
I told you. Bar Rush is money. It's business.
In a minute.
That's my daughter you're talking to.
I already explained it, old man. Your girl, she needs me. She don't got an education, and all you got to give her is a job killing rats.
This is my hotel. I want you to leave.
Next thing is I explain it lo bruto. Is that what you want?
I'll go already. Leave him alone.
I don't care what happens to me. Stay away from my little girl.
Oh, der schießt sogar Sandwar. Moment. Oh, er hat sie gekillt.